My name is Bree.
And I'm Bree's dad, Chase.
And today we are going to be making magnetic slime.
All right. We've been looking forward to making this this video for a long time. We tested it out yesterday and made some a small batch of magnetic slime, and it turned out really good. So we're really excited to do this video for you guys today. But first, before we get in that, we got to show them what we actually need to make the slime. Right?
Which means ingredients. We need ingredients.
We need ingredients to make the slime. So first thing we're gonna need a bowl. Inside the bowl, what do we have, Bree?
We have some gloves.
Some gloves, and I'll go into why we need some gloves here in just a minute. What else do we have, baby girl?
We have a fork. You can also use a spoon.
Yeah, because we gotta mix our stuff up. What else do we have, baby?
And we have
a cup and a half cup.
A half a cup.
Measuring cup.
Measuring cup. And one full cup.
Measuring cup.
Measuring cup.
All right, so we're gonna put this stuff back in here. All right, we also are going to need some laundry starch, which we got Sta-flo right here. You can find that at pretty much any convenience store, drugstore, Walmart, Target, etc. Grocery store. You should be able to find some Sta-flo. Next thing we're gonna need is some glue. Now we got this big bottle of glue from Walmart a while ago, and we've made a ton of slime with this glue, and it still lasted us. But it's a full gallon. I think it runs around $15. So these last two items that we're gonna need are two items that we had to order off of Amazon because we could not find them anywhere in Colombia where we live, and so we need some synthetic black iron oxide. Now this is the stuff that you're going to need these gloves for, because this synthetic iron oxide is a very, very fine powder. And if you touch it and it gets on your skin, it will turn your skin black. It'll turn your table black. It'll turn your clothes black, but it should wash out. But just make sure that you're with a parent when you're using this stuff. And whatever you do, make sure that you do not breathe this stuff in. It's very, very fine particles, and you don't want to get this stuff in your lungs. So make sure you please, please, please have a parent with you when you're using this stuff. And then the last thing, what do we have, Bree? Show what we got.
We have rare earth magnets. They are very strong.
They're very, very strong.
Very strong. If you try to pull them apart, you probably won't be able to do it.
No, so they come shipped with some spacers in between, so that way you can get them apart. But when we were testing out our batch of slime yesterday, to get more strength while we're moving around the slime and stuff like that, we just put them all together, and it just makes it more fun to play with the slime.
Stronger. It makes it stronger, and your slime will get more longer.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we've kind of showed everybody the ingredients, what we need. I think we should start making some slime. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should we start making some slime?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our gloves.
Gloves. These are like doctor gloves.
Yeah.
They have them at the doctor's office, and I'm afraid they're too big for me.
They'll be a little bit big, but that's okay.
They are big. I like these gloves. I don't know why. Oh my goodness gracious. How hard are they to put on?
Got it, baby. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mix our Sta-flo with our iron oxide, and then we're gonna mix in the glue. We just wanna make sure that we go ahead and get all the iron oxide mixed in really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour our Sta-flo in our measuring cup, and Bree is going to pour it in. And then I am going to pour the synthetic iron oxide.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so we should be done with our Sta-flo, so we're going to set that to the side. And Bree did a good job of putting that in there, and we're not going to worry about anything spilling off to the side because we have paper towels and all kinds of stuff to clean up. So next is the iron oxide.
Iron oxide.
And you want to make sure that your magnets are away from this, okay? Because
it is like
it's very, very fine. And once it's on the magnets,
it's impossible to get off.
Yeah.
Like it's really, really, really super duper hard to get off the magnets.
it's very hard. And the what's really neat though is that when you make the slime, the iron oxide particles get stuck within the slime, and so it doesn't get attached to the magnets. It's really neat. You guys just have to see it. So we're gonna do. Actually, I'm just gonna pour this out, and you're gonna need. We're gonna go with a half a cup to start with, and we might add a little bit more towards the end. So again, make sure that you have a parent pouring this stuff out or helping you use this. Okay, make sure you're not breathing this stuff in. So we've got about half a cup there. And I'm going to do a little bit more because I wasn't all the way to the top. No, baby, I'm going to do this, okay? Thank you. All right, so we're going to set our measuring cups to the side. We're going to close this up. And Bree is going to start mixing. I'm going to hold the bowl here for her.
Okay.
And she's going to start mixing that up. Once it's in the Sta-flo, you should be pretty good and not have to worry about breathing any of it in or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you just want to make sure that you're really careful.
And don't if you have a tiny bowl, you want to make sure you don't spill it.
Yep. Just make sure it doesn't splash out. So we're going to set our fork there, and I'm going to bust out the glue because we're going to add our glue. And we're going to do a full cup of glue here.
Yay! It's a lot of glue.
Now, normally if we were making regular slime, we'd be making a huge batch of slime and we'd probably be using a whole lot more glue. But because we're making magnetic slime, we're not going to use as much and we're not going to make as big of a batch because, number one, we don't need a whole lot.
Yeah, because you just need enough to play with.
Yeah, and then number two, we've only got a couple of magnets. So if we want to play with a bunch of the magnetic slime, then we need
more magnets.
We need more magnets. Here you go, baby. You can pour that in.
Okay. Since it's glue.
Yep.
Whoa, that's a lot of glue.
That was a good pour, baby girl.
Get out! Get out!
She's getting it all out. She's got to get it all out. Look, we kind of made a smiley face.
Yeah, it kind of makes smiley face.
Now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can kind of see a little bit of the black from the powder
right there
on my
looks
gloves.
like an ear, like a vampire.
Uh-huh.
Kind of looks like a vampire because that right there is the ear. That's a smile. Those are the eyes.
All right, now because we had some starch in the cup before we poured the glue in, you can already kind of see the reaction of what it's doing with the glue. And so that's the same thing it's going to do here inside the bowl as we mix it up. And it's going to cause that reaction, and it's going to start to make that slime. And we've got a camera above us, so that way you guys can see what's going on the inside of the bowl here. And it's really, really cool. Baby girl, you want to stir some?
Sure. Oh, it's hard.
Yep. All right, so now once we get to this consistency here, I can take it out of the bowl and I'm just gonna start kneading it together and just kind of working it just like we do with normal regular slime. All right, I think we're good with our bowl here, so I'm gonna take the bowl and I'm gonna toss it off to the side there. And I actually want to take a look at our other slime here.
Gosh, these gloves are so big on me.
Are they?
Yes.
All right, here, let me take control. All right, you go ahead and take your gloves off.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to kind of knead this up a little bit more. All right, it takes a little bit. You got to work all those the iron oxide particles. You want to make sure you get it all in there nice and mixed. And you can kind of see we've got a really good consistency here, kind of like our other slime that we made yesterday. And you guys can kind of see, I'm going to kind of stretch it out a little bit. I think it's actually pretty good. Touch that with your bare hand. See how...
Not really.
No? Pretty good?
No.
All right. So Let
me touch it like
yeah.
that. Sort of.
Just a little bit, but it's not bad. It's good enough to where you can wipe that off. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and take my gloves off here. And, yeah, all right. So we got a little bit. So I'll tell you what, Bree, let's take that batch and mix it in with this batch.
Wait. We are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Put it in there. Slap it on in there.
Yeah!
Ah. All right. So we're going to take all this. We're going to mix it all together. And you guys can kind of see, all right, with my hands, you know, they're a little bit black. All right, but as we work this some more, it's going to pull some of that stuff off. It's not a really big deal.
No, not at all.
And actually, Bree, walk over there real quick and grab the roll of paper towels, please.
Okay.
All right, Bree's gonna go grab the paper towels for us. So I'm gonna show y'all something that you can do to kind of help get some of that excess the wetness off, because you don't necessarily need it to be really wet.
Daddy, but what if the paper towel gets stuck to it?
It's fine. It'll be okay. All right, so you can just kind of dab it really quick.
And make sure the slime.
Yeah, and you might get a little piece of paper towel in there, but it's not a big deal. You just toss that little piece aside.
Yeah.
All right, but you just kind of dab it kind of clean. All right, just kind of dab it.
Can I like dab it with my hand?
No.
Bare hand.
And you know what? I think that right here we have our slime. It's ready to go. Look at that. Look at that consistency. You guys can see it from the camera up top, and we'll patch those videos in. But it's really cool.
Nuts.
And so our slime's done, baby girl.
Yeah.
Do you want to kind of show them some of the stuff we can do? All right. Here's the magnets.
I'm pretty bad at this, so you can laugh if you want. Yeah, I'm very bad at doing this. So.
Here, why don't you show them kind of on the top?
Okay. I'm very bad at this, so.
See, look at that. How cool is that?
It looks a mark.
So one of the really cool things you can do is you can drop it in,
and it'll like
and
almost
you can
swallow
watch
it
it.
whole.
It'll engulf the magnet all the way around. It's really neat. And we got some video. We got some video up here showing you guys that. And then what's really neat is when you pull the magnet out, none of the iron oxide remains on the magnets because it's stuck within the slime. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
You want to show them how you can take and you can kind of pull it up?
You're better at it than me.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll kind of show them. So we're gonna go like right here, and you can use the magnet.
It sort of looks like a heart, right there. Sort of.
You can use the magnets, and this is a fresh batch, so it's more rigid. So the more you play with the putty, the easier it'll get to work. But you can take it and you can use the magnets, and you can make it move around. You can put it on the side, and you can make it.
Daddy, sort of looks like a snail.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but we're gonna get some really cool video in here for you guys, so you can kind of see some of the stuff that it does.
Daddy, it's trying to kiss the magnet.
Yeah. So you guys can see as you bring it here, it's wanting to chase that magnet. And so Bree and I played with this stuff for a very long time yesterday and had a blast just kind of playing around with it. So Bree, I think we should show them some really cool video. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, why don't you check this out, and when it's over, we'll see you again.
guys, I hope you liked that little clip of where we did all that cool stuff with the slime and music.
Just make sure that when you're playing with this stuff or you're making it, you have a parent or an adult with you. That way they can make sure that you're mixing the stuff the right way. Because again, I mean, it says handle with care, and this is actually ordered from a chemical company. And for all this stuff, we're going to put the link in the description below, so that way you guys can order it and make your own slime. And I'll even add in the recipe that we used, so that way you guys can make the exact same amount of slime that we have here. So Bree, if people watching our video want to see more of our videos, what should they do?
I think you should comment below, share with the rest of your family and friends, and you should smash that like button and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Good job.